Okay, first and foremost, it's understandable that people in general, not Christianity, considering the fact that the Vatican Church, the British Empire, you know what I'm saying, and other European powers at certain points of time have used Christianity as a means, excuse, and as a support system and backing to murder millions of innocent people. Period. Like, period. There's nothing to accept, it's just fact. The church has committed atrocious crimes in the name of quote-unquote Jesus Christ, in the name of the Bible, in the name of King James, in the name of Queen Elizabeth, you feel me? It is what it is, bro. Like, it is what it is, yo. They ain't for me, period. So I'm not for them, like, explicitly. Feel me? So, now with that being said, you know, when you study the Bible, you feel me, and you study like different texts and stuff in there, then you see some things in it that if you study ancient Egyptian texts or study ancient Mayan texts or study texts from ancient societies, you see connections and relationships. And I'm not just talking about in regards to metaphors, you feel me? I'm not just talking about in regards to the basic surface level shit that everybody want to talk about all the time and argue about, bro. Stop arguing. Y'all wasting time. Wasting a lot of time. Go pick up a book. Like, stop arguing, bro. Like, you feel me? Go find you an ancient text yourself and read it for yourself. Why you have to argue with people? There's no point in that. I'm not finna argue with nobody. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and I'm gonna leave it at that. Period. You feel me? So when you read now, of course, like, his name was Yahuwah HaMashiach, which means Yahuwah saves, you feel me, the anointed one, and that's what it meant, you feel me, Yahuwah HaMashiach, and there are many Mashiachanim, which is anointed ones, plural, you feel me, y'all so brainwashed, bro, and so attached to personalities, man, it's sad, not one personality gonna save you in the dark night, bro, you're gonna have to save yourself in the dark night. A personality can guide you, and that's what Yahuwah was doing, guiding. If you ain't doing the work yourself, bro, you just gonna suffer like everybody else. With all your pride, all your egos, your lasciviousness, you feel me? Your hate, your envy, your jealousy, bro. And all that BS, you feel me? All the people plotting and murdering people, pretending like it's the everyday thing to do, you feel me? Innocent people at that, you feel me? So, with that being said, you find a lot of connections when you go to the truth of what Christianity was really about, which was Mashiachanism and Gnosticism, you know, Gnosis in the Greek context, which migrated over to Europe from the Middle East, Jerusalem, you feel me, which migrated from Egypt, aka Tamari, you feel me, which migrated from America, you feel me, back in the day before there was Columbus, you feel me, before 1492 when the Moorish Empire fell. It's the only reason he was able to come over here because the Moorish Empire fell, bro. Like, nobody's stupid. Come on, do your research, you feel me? So, Moorish Empire falls, European people can travel all over the world now without being interrupted by the Moors, you feel me? Who planted bases on every water, including the water in the human body, hence the navel, you feel me? So, and then also astral projecting, you feel me? That's what a Moor is about, being able to travel freely, unrestrictedly, by anybody. Nobody has jurisdiction over your soul, you feel me? You free. Anyway, so the original Christians, the Mashiachanim, were about this. That's what the Messiah was about, Yahuwah, you feel me? He was an Essene, Eshin. You feel me? Eshin. Later you get Islam, you feel me? You get Muhammad, and he acknowledges Yesu, you feel me? He acknowledges Yahuwah, you feel me? So you're gonna see some connections, you feel me? These are all ancient mystery schools from, you feel me, Tamari and from Mesopotamia and Babylon and shit, you feel me? So you go back, bam, 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 okay, you go back. Alright, so then he bring in his lineage. That's why in the Bible you find all the lineages, because they would trace their fathers back, each one, because they was keeping track of their powers, their genes and all that shit, you feel me? So when you studying that, like, he telling you that he was a part of that order and that bloodline, he had to practice what his ancestors practiced. So he did. He went to the preschools, he went to Egypt, he came to America, you feel me? He was in Israel learning. He was, you feel me, being a Moor. And Feel me? Expanding his knowledge and planning his ships in different places, his relationships. You feel me? Naval ships, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, but his physical body as a ship to allow the soul to move from point A to point B in the physical world, you feel me? And then playing that ship and then traveling outside of it, you feel me? So this is the knowledge he was talking about. So he was an Eshin. Later you get Muhammad and Islam, and you get the Hashashins, you feel me? Which were descendants, I'm sure, of the Hashashin. Duh. You feel me? And they smoked cannabis, they drank cannabis, you feel me, and they did what they did. You shall be baptized in fire and not with water. In those days, it's water throughout our body, you feel me? So, you know, so he was on that and passing that knowledge around how to, you know what I'm saying, utilize the forces of nature, how to, you know, go outside of your body, you feel me, and travel during the dark night, or be cognizant during the dark night, you feel me, and travel in your dreams and shit, you feel me, be cognizant what it means to die and how we die every night, you feel me, and how the physical death in actuality is a prolonged dream state, you feel me, and then you tap into it when you get another physical body as that astral soul travels, you feel me, that baso, as it was called in Egypt, you feel me, Tameri. So, now, getting these connections, knowing that Yahuwah HaMashiach was taught in Egypt, we know for a fact he went in Egypt, was spending time in Egypt as a kid from various sources, period, including the Bible, as you call it, you feel me? So he got initiated and taught into different mystery schools. And within the tomb of every pharaoh, back in the day, was this right here, you feel me? It's the Egyptian Amduat, the Book of the Hidden Chamber, you feel me? $200 book. Why? Because they want niggas to have it. Why? Because it's going to tell you the secret of who you are, your power and shit, and what you can do at night, you feel me? And it's also going to tell you, you feel me, what happens after you die and how to be aware of that shit. That's why you don't know about it, and that's why you're probably not going to spend $200 on it, you feel me? Because you'd rather go buy some fucking Jordans, bro. The fuck? Anyway, so, you feel me? You get this power, you know, and you start realizing that when you start channeling that energy to your raised serpents, the crown that you see on the pharaohs, they channel it up to their pineal gland, that serpent, that kundalini energy, they travel it up the spine, you feel me? It goes to the pineal gland, it becomes awakened, it stimulates the optic chiasm, the optic chiasm, you feel me? There's a lot of different things that go on. The hypothalamus, this seed, this oil gets secreted, it goes down, it travels down the body, you feel me? That unifies with the shit, the essence that comes out of your gonads, and then they unify in the sacrum, and then that shit travel up your spine. 33 steps, 33 years of the Messiah, you feel me? He was initiated to that 33rd degree, you feel me? You don't need to be no Mason, no Freemason, no Rosicrucian, or none of that shit to be on no 33rd degree. Guaranteed, you feel me? So, you know, so he's sharing this knowledge, you feel me? And some of the knowledge he was sharing was from this, the Egyptian Amduat, you feel me? So the powers that the apostles had, they really had. Yes, it was some metaphors. There's also some physical reality to it. Healing with cannabis, healing with energy, healing with stones, healing with your hands, healing with all kinds of things, healing with your mind, you feel me? He said, in later time, you shall have more power and you shall show greater works when you go back to the original sources. You good, you feel me? So these powers, like, for example, the apostles getting, you know, baptized with the fire and then having tongues of fire on their tongue, you feel me? You're going to read in the 8th hour the Egyptian Amduat that then their darkness, you feel me, is illuminated by the fire which is in their mouth, you feel me? So you're getting different metaphors and physical realities. It's like molding physical reality with illusions, metaphors, symbolism, and all kinds of stuff. But I would tell you right here, you feel me? Go copy you this book, you feel me? Break free from this shit, because it's all an illusion. You feel me? What's happening right now, like you got people spying on you, spies and shit, agents walking around, you know what I'm saying? All these agents all around in this world, you feel me? Constantly trying to prey on the people, pretending like they normal and shit. You gotta watch out for them, you feel me? Because they here. Because the thing is, you feel me, this is the physical dream, okay? Your astral body's sleeping right now, you feel me? In this physical realm. So this is a dream for your astral body. So just like in your dreams, you got demons and entities that try to take your vitality.